So turning our eye back to the US elections more specifically, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are ramping up their campaigns. And as they do so, they're bringing in some star power. Well, tonight, the American rapper Cardi B is going to join the vice president at a rally in Milwaukee. Well, only last week, Harris shared the stage with big-name celebrities like Beyoncé, and in Houston and in Las Vegas, there was Jennifer Lopez on the stage. Let's take a look.
Imagine our daughters growing up seeing what's possible with no ceilings, no limitations. Imagine our grandmothers. Imagine what they feel right now. Those who have lived to see this historic day.
Should be upset. We should be scared and outraged. We should. And we must exercise our right to vote on November 5th.
I'ma keep running because the winner don't quit on themselves.
Okay, as we saw there, Kamala has got the support of J-Lo, Beyoncé, and Cardi B. So, who's backing Donald Trump? Let's take a look. Okay, so support there for both candidates coming from celebrities. Although it has to be said, most of them seem to be throwing their support behind the Democratic Party. Although Trump does have, as we saw, his supporters as well. But will they make a difference? Well, to tell us more, we can cross to Mark Harvey, who is an expert on celebrity power and global media. He's joining us from the University of St. Mary in Kentucky. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to speak to us. What's your opinion? Do celebrity endorsements make a difference?
First of all, I'll say I'm in Kansas, not Kentucky. But besides that, yeah, actually, it's hard to prove that they make very much of a difference in the end. If you ask most voters what they're really interested in, right, what's going to animate them, it's usually normal things like the economy, gas prices, food prices, what their party affiliation is. It's not usually, what does Jennifer Lopez think? Right now, we do have evidence that at least in one case, Oprah Winfrey did make a difference when endorsing Barack Obama into the 2008 election. But it's very difficult to otherwise, in most cases, sort of absolutely prove that they're going to make that much of a difference.
Nothing new, are they, celebrities? They go back several decades. But have you seen them take on a growing role on the campaign trail?
Yes, definitely. I mean, really, one of the big turning points was the saturation of cable news in the 1990s. And then, of course, the growth of the internet and social media. And as news organizations are looking to fill time and trying to attract, clicks, just basically associating celebrities with all sorts of news stories has become much more frequent.
Yeah, I mean, clearly social media has played a really important role. Do you think perhaps it's more important for steering one demographic versus the other? I'm particularly thinking about younger voters. Do you think they are more steered by the star power?
Well, the evidence is mixed on that. There are some studies that indicate that some young voters are more swayed by celebrity endorsers. Other studies indicate they are not. Based on my research in my book, I could find no significant demographic angle on that people seem to be rather equally moved by celebrities or not moved by celebrities, and irrespective of whatever their backgrounds are.
And if it was just a battle of celebrity endorsements in the 2024 presidential election, who'd come out on top?
Well, I would probably say Kamala Harris just because of sheer numbers. And of course, many of the celebrities that are endorsing Kamala Harris are probably more on the side of what I would call credible, right? There are different measures we can use for credibility of celebrities. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the ones that Donald Trump is deploying are bad, at least not for his base. You know, there's sort of a rejection of Hollywood-style celebrities by Republican campaigns going back many years. And so it seems a bit ironic that Trump will, of course, criticize Hollywood, but at the same time bring on celebrities. But keep in mind, some of the people he's bringing on aren't really typical Hollywood types, right? You've got Hulk Hogan, you've got Kid Rock. And I think they play very well with Trump's base.
He had another supporter, Nicki Jam, but Nicki Jam has withdrawn his support. We talk a lot about celebrities giving their endorsements. What about when they withdraw it, like Nicki Jam has done? Does that have some damaging consequences for the candidate, do you think?
I'm not sure that the withdrawal of that endorsement is necessarily damaging to Trump's campaign itself. I do think it's telling of what may be a larger trend of Puerto Ricans being really put off by some of the comments that happened at Madison Square Garden. Can I prove that Nicki Jam's going to make a difference in this? Not really, but I do think it's perhaps indicative of some different attitude changes.
All right. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us. Mark Harvey, expert on celebrity power and global media at the University of St. Mary in Kansas. Thank you so much.